Okay, Aries, welcome in. We're trying something different again. I heard you all with the clicking and the noise. I did not hear it while I was doing the video. I heard it after the fact when I did the playback, but then I was like, do I not post it or Aries gets nothing, or just post it and leave it and just fix it for this week, which is what I did. Well, at least I think I did. We're trying something completely different here, but let me see what threw out at us. Seven of Pentacles. We're going into the last week of April, by the way. So energies right around the end of April, beginning of May. The Seven of Pentacles just popped out at me. And I do love the Jupiter card at the back of the deck. You're struggling to make a decision to move on and invest in something new. All right. So you're pausing and reflecting and you're like, but I put energy into this person, relationship, job, company, and you're struggling to take those transferable lessons or skills and move it along. Now, your universe, please tell us what we got for the last week of April for Aries. Ace of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords. Okay. Either you guys are having a failure to launch a passionate new beginning or a new project here with somebody. All right. But you still feel like it's in your energy sphere, so you're debating it. I believe a lot of you are shooting this down, right? However, you are going to have a heart-to-heart conversation here with someone. Because clearly you're torn as to which path to take, which person to look forward to, or which direction to go into. So we'll put this down here and we'll see in a minute when we clarify. But I do see someone coming to talk to heart to heart, or if this is you. And when you have this conversation, you're going to go on and say, well, I'm stuck sort of right now. Regardless of what's going on, you're happy with the changes. You're happy to know that, there's opportunities coming in here. You're not really alone. But then I see you potentially breadcrumbing someone, or someone is breadcrumbing you. All right, let's continue and see what's coming in towards you. Aries, I'm going to start getting serious on you guys with your readings, because after April, that's it. Because we had that crazy ass Aries stellium during Aries season, and now we're in Taurus season. Things are going to shake up. All right, so I really want you guys to be careful with your money up until the 29th of April, all right? Because Uranus is coming in and changing up shit. So for you guys, the warning is money. Don't lend, don't throw away, don't invest. Just do it after the 29th. All right, let's see what's going on. You'll thank me later. Queen of Wands, this is you. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you guys are my queens. Now, if this is not you, this is telling me that you're engaging in a third-party situation. Now, if this is, let's just say for shits and giggles, this is you. You're fiery, you're charismatic, because these are the energies of the Queen of Wands. You're also very creative, right? And these creative juices that are flowing within you work-wise, I'll go into love in a second, work-wise, you guys are coming up with creative ideas. And these ideas are coming to you from Neptune, okay, because they're in your zone for 14 years. Let these fantasies come in your mind to help you create and design something new in your life, right? So you can implement them with Saturn's help. But if this isn't that, if this is not you creating something new, this is you being a mistress or a mister in a third-party situation, and something got boring and stagnated. Others of you, if this is art-related, you're learning some new craft, some new technique. Now, and you're just going slow and steady. But there is a relationship that has gotten boring for you or stagnated, or something in your world did, okay? And it is because of all these transitions that these planets are coming in. Uranus is going to help you here fine-tune your energies in the sense of everything you're going to do is now being smart. Smart, smart, smart. 2022, 3, 4, and 5. You are doing everything from the heart. You are considering everybody else, right? 2026 is the brain is telling the heart, I'll take it from here. All right, that's what's happening to you guys. Lean into this. What is the surprise for Aries this week? Queen. Oh, where did you go? Queen of Cups. This tells me you're in love. If not, it's telling me you're emotionally available for somebody and or emotionally mature to have a conversation that might be tough. You're sticking around for it. Some of you, this could be dealing with another fire sign like yourselves, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. It's just telling me that this person might have a lot of fire in their chart, or this is someone you're very attracted to. A lot of chemistry and passion with this fire sign. And here are two people that are actually available for each other. We'll see more when we clarify. What is the advice here for Aries? Seven of Pentacles. Remember the first card that threw up at us? It came in your advice. So clearly, Spirit has sent out this card again, and they really, really, really want you to pay attention and focus to this energy, the Seven of Pentacles. You see this chick in the deck, in the card? This is you, male, female, whatever your pronoun is. That's you. You're saying, look, I built all this. I can't just leave. But what? No, the last few years, you've been doing a side hustle. You've been investing. You've been developing. You've been charming. You don't even realize what you've done. You could turn around and take one of these seeds and add to this, and poof, you got something to work with. This isn't your advice. This is telling you, sure, take a gander. I really don't want you guys to do much if it's money-wise until after the 28th if you have to. But if this is relationship related, all you need is a fucking watering can, guys. Seriously. Because wherever you put your focus in, you're going to sprout a garden. I have no doubt. It's time to develop something new. It's time to upgrade. Upgrade! Aries is upgrading anyway. It's up to you what you want to upgrade. Most of you, Aries, you're upgrading everything. Everything. From the top to the bottom, to the left to the right. You guys are upgrading relationships, jobs, career, status, your looks, physicality, your home, your car. Whatever requires an upgrade or a foundation, you're doing it. See, this is coming at the bottom of the deck for you. You need to do this and go towards the thing that you've been slightly developing. Don't give up. You'll get tested in August, but that's a test. And they're looking to see, the universe, if you're up for the task, if you're up for the challenge, you keep at it. Because this is the new thing. This is the thing you've been slightly developing. And this is the new thing that's coming your way, which looks consistent, which looks stable. All right. What is the outcome of the week for Aries? I probably have to do some adjustments with this camera and tweak it and figure it out. But let's see if this at least is a better clarity and voice for you. I know you can't see the cards, but I'm going to hold them up and do my best. Three of Cups. Everyone lost their shit with the clicking noise last week. I'm like, guys, okay, calm down. I'm going to take care of it. And I did. Three of Cups. That's a reconciliation. That's good news. That's dating. That's networking. You're going out there and you're doing what you got to do. Aries, we love it. And you're taking it step by step. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Time will tell, but I can see you feel guilty about it. But fuck it. Ching ching. Let's do this. All right. And slow and steady you go. Let's start clarifying these guys. Actually, I am feeling this deck. Let's switch you out. Alice in Wonderland, you could take a break this week. Angels, and you come. Look how I talk to myself when I do this. Two of Swords and Ace of Wands in reverse. Clarify this. Why is this here for Aries, please? All right, because you're struggling to make a choice or a decision here, Aries, as to what you should do, you feel like you need more information, so you start stalking, right? You start saying to yourself, well, I need to look into this. I need to talk to friends, people. What did I say about the brain? The heart was taking control of your life the last few years. This time, no, the brain is taking over. You're like, I got to make logical decisions now because I can't decide. But this failed to launch, whatever that was. But I think it's because you were denying it or you put a kibosh to it. Doesn't mean it's completely gone, because why would you still have a choice there? Right? Because I still see the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which lo and behold was also in your advice. I see the feels. I got two queens here. One is really you, and then the other one is showing me another version of you in your spread. So let's see what's going on here. Queen of Wands, please. Well, Queen, what say you today? Not the devil. I'm just kidding. Excuse me, guys. Well, you popped out. We'll keep you. And you. Wow. Well, the Four of Wands really clearly wants to keep coming out here for you. Death in reverse also. What is death in reverse? Tarot training. We haven't let something go. We haven't let something die off. We need to, regardless, no matter what or who it is. It don't matter. Even if you're to go back to this person, the situation and or the person has to come back correct, if not you. Okay? So, let's put that on the side. Seven of Cups. I'm ripping off the Band-Aid. I'm going to be honest with you because Uranus is like lingering near us, so we can't help but to tell the truth. Seven of Cups in reverse talks about being absolutely confused. It also talks about being deluded. You're going to get this often in your spreads, not because you're deluded. You're actually the complete opposite. You're very grounded, and you're also very smart and witty. The reason you're going to see it often is because Neptune is in your sign for 14 years. But you know what? You got to keep reminding yourself of this. You're having Pluto there. Neptune there, like I said, to make up creative decisions, to come up with ideas, to fantasize new things in your life, even love, and even in your careers. But like a balloon, you need the string and you need to hold it down. Now, this might not be you. This could be your other person. Someone here is confused and or deluded. Like you're saying shit to them and it's just going in one ear and going out the other. And then the Page of Cups. So this is texting. This is emailing. This is light and fluffy. This is not serious. Okay. Some of you guys, when I look at this as a whole, some of you guys are definitely flirting here with someone. Yeah, because that's what I'm vibing here, flirting. While something else hasn't ended. I know, Judge. I come here to read and get entertained by all you guys. But you're sitting here texting somebody and flirting because there's a potential here for this to upgrade. All the while, something else that you're holding on to that might have ended, which is why you can't decide, which is why you're confused. I see the feelings. See, the Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, lining up with the next position, the Queen of Cups. Okay, we're in line. Aligned, too. Aligned, aligned, aligned. Queen of Cups, why are you here? I'm actually very excited for you guys. Big changes are coming your way, and I get to witness it. And this is very cool for me as a reader. The Hierophant. This talks about marriage, commitments, tradition, careers, institutions. Institutions is church, is college, is university, is whatever you deem an institution, a membership. Seven of Swords in reverse. Someone sneaking off and coming back, and or if this is an affair, it coming out to light. So if someone cheated or did whatever, it comes to light. The Emperor in reverse. This is either you or another Aries you could be potentially dealing with. If this is another Aries, you might have broke up with them. Okay. Now, if it's not, and this is you, you're, oh yeah, Judgment, the bottom of the deck. Guys, this looks like a rejection in a commitment or marriage to someone due to perhaps an affair or something sneaking around. But you obviously need to make a judgment call here. The Emperor in reverse sometimes talks about an authority figure manipulating a situation. Let me see what I'm feeling or vibing here for you guys. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is trying to manipulate a situation with you. Meanwhile, because I see you being the one that's emotionally mature and available, you needing to make a decision here. Yeah. And then there you are again at the back of this card and you defending yourself. You really, you guys are really leaning towards potentially the new thing. Whoever you're in love with, Aries, they feel the same way. But why is the Emperor in reverse here for Aries, please? Oh, this person's emotionally guarded. They're just like so on mission. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, and they keep coming back to you on top of it. That's why it's messing up your head. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Any advice? Yeah, the King of Cups is here. Someone emotionally mature and available for you, but you are in your head. And the King of Swords. You guys are choosing between two people, and you're struggling to decide who might be the right fit. But I can see here, there's somebody here who's emotionally available for love, but you are going in your head, like, who do I cut? Who do I take out? Like, do I move it along? Do I invest in somebody new or whoever this other person is? You keep weighing your pros and cons. Who's the reconciliation with? Three of Cups, please. The High Priestess. This is a person you aren't talking to. Yes, it talks about using your intuition. Yes, it's also a Pisces energy, but more or less it's telling me that it's someone that you weren't talking to and you're having a reconciliation now. But it also is telling me if this is work related, you are definitely you should use your intuition in regards to networking with certain people that's going to uplift your career or advance you. You're coming up with creative ideas. And yeah, you are defending that idea. Those of you where that applies, I got to tell you, Aries, this year and probably the next, these ideas, these things that you envision or create or fantasize or come up with, and you start applying yourself to them, they will come to fruition. But moreover, that's not the biggest message. The biggest message is don't let naysayers tell you otherwise, because Aries are literally at the forefront of pioneering certain shit. And we are now in a pioneering era, okay? A huge pioneering era. So this new vision, this new idea, because a lot of people aren't used to change, or a lot of people aren't used to something new or different, they're going to push back. I want you to ignore all that noise and go forward, all right? Let's see what we're going to talk about in the extended. And this is kind of like where it starts. That's why I'm bringing it up to you now. And you can see, like, every year, those of you who've been following me for years, every year we've had a different kind of theme, right? In your readings. The concentration was elsewhere, something different. All right, you are smart enough to all know this. You guys deserve love. If you are not getting it, you are allowed to go after it. I see unrequited love at the bottom of the deck. To me, this tells me that some of you might be feeling guilty leaving a certain person behind because it's unrequited love. But if Spirit's saying you deserve it, you deserve it. Or if you're being mistreated, perhaps no one's noticing that worth and value that you bring to the table. You need to go out there and get it because you are lovable. Obviously, we're going to clarify this and we'll get into it in the extended. But let's see. Let's pull a card from the, I was going to say Moonology deck. Wisdom House of Night, Moonology, I don't know. This one's yelling at me for some reason. Wisdom House of Night. What do you want to say to Aries, please? Obedience. Oh, wow. All right, let's see why you got this card. I believe this has something to do with you, yourselves. Being obedient to you. There are rules for everything. The sun rises and the moon sets, and they dance together in perfect step. What rules are you considering when you ask your question? You'll be sorry if you're going to break a rule that's in place to protect you and others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is the time to obey what has been already set in motion. This is the time to learn and lay of the land and to follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit your needs. Interesting. Didn't I just get done saying the opposite? Like, go out there and invent and don't let people stop you? No, this is what I'm feeling from this. You need to combine the both, but you have to be smart. You have to follow the rules in the way that you do something new. Interesting. Do this, though. All right? Because there's a reason. If the universe is giving you this card, please don't break any rules. Don't do shortcuts right now. It's not worth it, especially up until April 29th. Please, for the love of God. All right, that's what I got for you guys. I hope this helped. I'll see you in the next one.